I'm sorry.
Well, let's go ahead and get the show on the road. Call to order. Tuesday, December 12th, 2023. Public Arts Commission of the City of Indio should be the last one of the year. May we please get a roll call?
Commissioner Armenta,
Here.
Commissioner Sanchez,
Present.
Vice Chairperson Cruz Sendejas is absent today. Chairperson Newmeyer,
Present. We have a Pledge of Allegiance. Do we have any volunteers today?
Do it.
I'll go and do it if you don't want to.
Whatever.
Go for it.
Okay. Ready, begin.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Alrighty, thank you. Since Cece's not here, the rotation of chairperson and vice chairperson, should that wait until next meeting?
No, we emailed Commissioner Cruz, and she accepted to take the position, so we can do the rotation.
Okay.
The only thing is, since Commissioner Cruz is not here tonight, Commissioner Sanchez will act as the chair
Alright.
for this meeting.
You are in charge.
So just for the record, we did the rotation of the chair and vice chair. So from this meeting, for another year, we will have Commissioner Cecilia Cruz Zendeja as the chair for the Arts Commission, and Commissioner Alex Sanchez as the vice chair.
Okay, do I need to call to order again?
No.
No? Okay.
You can go straight to number 5.
All right, so number 5 on the agenda for today. Is there any public comment for items not on the agenda?
there are none.
Okay. We'll move on to item 6, which is 6.1, reviewing and approving the minutes for the meeting of October 10th.
Madam Vice Chair, we don't have a quorum for that meeting because Commissioner Armenta was not present, so we can't vote on that one, so that should be moved to January.
Okay. I will move, do we need a motion to move 6.1 and 6.2?
Just 6.1, because I believe you still can approve November 14th.
Correct. 6.2, the only person absent is absent again today.
Okay.
Do we need to move move that one to 6? Okay.
So we'll move 6.1 to January meeting?
Yes.
I'll move to move the minutes of October 10th to the January meeting of 2024. Second.
I'll second that.
Commissioner Newmeyer,
Yes.
Commissioner Armenta,
Yes.
sorry, Vice Chair Sanchez.
Yes.
Motion carries.
Okay. So 6.2, review and approve the minutes for the meeting of November 14th.
I'll move that we approve.
I'll second.
Commissioner Newmeyer,
Yes.
Commissioner Armenta,
Yes.
Vice Chair Sanchez.
Yes.
Motion carries.
Okay, next is 7.1, presentation by local artists. Do we have any?
Yes, we do. So tonight we have a presentation by Ms. Morella Calderon. She is requesting for a consideration of a new mural within the John Noble neighborhood. She's here to present that item to you. I just give this to her and she can go over her proposal.
Just make sure you turn your microphone on there.
Is it on?
There you are.
Oh, can you hear me? Got it. Good evening, everyone. Here we go. First and foremost, I just want to thank you for the time and really want to thank Layla for allowing me this opportunity. I've been working with her since February on this idea. So the fact that I'm here is already a win for us. So let me begin. So behind the idea, I grew up in Indio for much of my youth life, going to school there and eventually graduating from Indio High School, class of 95. John Nobles, once known as Date Avenue, for a lot of us who don't know that. 82-451, apartment 13. It was a corner apartment, to be exact. As a young child, I remember looking out the window and I could hear all the fun and see all the bright colors from the light and from the fair. I also remember as a young child playing freeze tag and hide and seek with the neighborhood kids at the Jill Jays. I hear one went off to be our mayor, so that was really nice to hear. I remember walking back to the bus stop in the mornings and catching the bus to Jefferson School. I remember how beautiful the bus driver was, and her smile lit up the bus. I moved away from Coachella Valley when I was an incredibly young-minded 19-year-old. I still visit often, and when I do, I always find myself gravitating back to the street and the neighborhood where I grew up in. So many memories come flooding down when I look down the street, and when I see the Mayfair Wall, I don't know if it's even called that anymore. So now I reside in San Diego County. I drove there from here. And I love to bike ride. And it was during my bike rides, pedaling free spirit, admiring all the beauty and the rooted murals in the town where I live now. And that's where I got the vision. And when I look down and I see the Mayfair Wall, I see it painted full of color with places and faces of our loved ones and those who have mentored us and inspired the roots of John Noble Ranch and our beautiful city of Indio. John Noble Ranch is rooted in love and community. One of the neighbors reflected and said that we were the original pioneers, so to speak. Her dad is now 93 years old. Also, it's a main street for a route to the Coachella Valley festivals. The mural will highlight some locations and or landmarks, as well as the community members and mentors who grew up in the John Nobles and had some experiences growing up there. The two artists selected are experienced and rooted in love and community, and are also both from Indio, born in the Coachella Valley.
I think you may want to go one slide back because I give one more. There you go.
Here we go. So here's the present or the mural proposal. The mural proposal, the artists are Kylena Grajeda and Alana Roberts. The location is the pink wall, I call it, the Mayfair Wall. It runs alongside the street. It's a total of 4 walls. It's due to the neighborhood having a neighborhood cross streets that cut through them. So I did measure all 4 walls to measure exactly 1,293 feet, and it's a 5.5 feet tall wall. The mural size approximately 77,111 total square feet. The estimated time for completion, we did estimate 3 weeks. I'd scratch that date there just because we're already in December. I don't know how that approval works there. The average price per square foot usually upon doing the just research ranges anywhere between $10 to $200 per square feet. That doesn't include the wall preparation. So nice thing is that I've spent the last 2 months actually going door to door, speaking to the residents against the wall. I made my own approval form. And about 5,200 square feet has already been approved by the residents, and they're really excited when I brought up the idea. Total price for the materials, the design, the labor, and general preparation of the wall is $35,555, and that is an average of $5 a square foot. And then also the project will include some cleaning up of the trash and alongside with some minimal landscape. So I'd like to show currently what people see right now when they drive through that street. This is these pictures were taken last week, and that is the long street there. Obviously, it is a main street, and it's in between Arabia, which is where the fairgrounds sit in, and opposite end is Monroe Street, which is the main street to the Polo Grounds festivals. These are just some of the people and mentors, I should say, that will be highlighted in the mural. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Mr. and Mrs. Choate, Farah Choate. She is a kindergarten friend and a hero to many of us. Alongside those pictures are Tony Williams and his brother Quentin. Once upon a time, I was actually gravitated back to come to church, not realizing that my pastor, Tony, is previously known as Coach Tony from the Boys and Girls Club. So lots and lots of memories there. These are just a few of the pictures of those who will be showcased in the mural and who are a beacon of light to all of us growing up. I've spent the last 2 months knocking door to door, getting permission. A lot of the members and the residents are excited about the mural. We are currently working on compiling more photos for the completed design. It's people like our bus driver, my bus driver, Miss Diane, mother to Wayman Furman and the Furman brothers, who grew up in a rough neighborhood, and we all had choices. And with the love that they, their mom gave us, and the compassion, it's those people who've propelled and motivated us, and so many others. And those are the people that I want to highlight alongside and other individuals, and really allowing their legacy to live on. I believe that art has the power to heal, inspire, provoke, challenge, and offer hope. And these young rebel artists and entrepreneurs will do just that. Attached is the proposal for the mural. The final design will be finalized by the next meeting if given the opportunity. And if approved, the mural can begin as soon as February to be worked on during the weekends and continue through spring break to be completed before the summertime. Here are some other photos, including, don't know if you guys are aware that Date Avenue also runs alongside the Boys and Girls Club, and also Martha's Kitchen, Martha's Village and Kitchen. So it's those places and those people that worked there and volunteered there that gave their heart to a lot of us. And if it wasn't for them, a lot of us would not be here today. These are some ideas that we've compiled for what we want the mural to look like, including showcasing, obviously, these beautiful human beings. So we definitely want to fill that street with color and life, and allowing their legacies to move on or to live on, and to continue really to inspire all of us to grow. And that is the budget that we are asking for there to be able to move forward with the project. And at this time, if you guys have any questions, we are open to that. I do have the muralist, the lead muralist here today. So I want to thank her as well for showing up and bringing her beautiful family with us. And that's what I got so far. Thank you.
Thank you. So I just want to add something that she has done quite a lot of work, and her proposal, to me, seems really complete, except that there's no mock-up for the exact walls which will be developed. We have the wall that was facing Monroe from the John Noble goes facing Monroe as part of our work plan that was approved by the commission, by the council. So it won't be a bad idea to go through, so the entire John Noble walls will have mural. We may wanna rethink a little bit of the overall budget for the whole thing, if the commission would like to do that, or we can also take a look at it as two separate projects. So start this one first and then do the other one second. But it's an exciting story, it's exciting, they're two qualified artists, and I think what she has done on her own, it's a lot. So at this time, I think she really would like to know your thought about this proposal and how she can complete it to bring it back in January, because if the commission approves it, then it again needs to go to the council, so we can take it to the February, and it will be ready for basically ready to be installed with the timeline that she proposes. So that's all I have to say, but she has done a great job, and even did a lot of the community outreach as well, which is will help a lot down the road.
Well, thank you, first of all, for all the work that you've already put into this, and it's really nice to hear from, our residents what they want to see, because we have our own ideas, but it's great to hear directly from the community, and I thank you for doing all that outreach.
Yeah, no, you're welcome. It was such an honor, and given in a time where post-pandemic, a lot of people don't even answer the doors anymore. So the fact that they opened their doors up to me and they shared their testimonies and their stories of life and triumph, really, through through, they call it some of us will call it the ghetto, right? Bullets back and forth, gangs, color lines, and it was through a lot of these individuals who grew up and made their way and are now still here and are doing their part. So no, it was a pleasure, and they're excited. They have my number, and they're texting, "Hey, what's going on?" Because they have pictures as well that they'd like to show along that that street. We have local landscapers, right, that are retired now. We have musicians that once upon a time were very well known way before my time. So they as well want to be showcased, and they're excited. I do have a landscaper as well who is volunteered to come in and at will just help clean up the street and do some minor landscape to that area and make it look nice and not presentable.
I'd like to support adding this to our work plan. How does everyone else feel?
I agree with that. Were you at any of the planning meetings? There was discussion about putting a park in the old neighborhood because they were going to expand the mall, which is not happening. Obviously, that's a sore subject in this town forever.
Right, I remember the Indo-Fashion Mall. I loved it.
Well, at one
I
point,
worked there,
at
I
one
think,
point,
once upon a
the
time.
present owner wanted to expand it and move things and build a park there. So there was some discussion here in council chambers with Councilman Furman and a lot of other people from the neighborhood, and we talked about the potential for a park and public art and that. And of course, it's all gone by the wayside because they're not going to do the planned park that they had discussed. But one of the topics was because of, the desert garden area, to the south with all the street names, Daisy, Magnolia, Larkspur, and all that. They were talking about the Larkspur and everything, about the roots. There was this theme about roots growing out of this neighborhood and working that into some kind of artwork there at the park. I think this is great, especially in the neighborhood.
Yeah.
What was I going to say? And maybe we can combine it with the Monroe Street with the Dr. Carrion portion that we had discussed. It would be nice to possibly work into some of the history of John Nobles, and I see her name spelled different ways. In census things, it's Mirindi, but it's Miranda on the water tank. Born in Texas, going to Oklahoma, and then coming to California in probably the 20s. About their journey here with their family here too. It'd be kind of interesting to put that work into that too.
Yeah, absolutely. I know that there was churches there on that street once upon a time, and one of the residents lives in the corner home, and she says one of her fondest memories is her. She knew it was Sunday because she'd open the door and she'd see the black folk dressed up in their Sunday gear, just walking across the street, going to church. And I think that's why I love, dressing up, going to church, and and it's just they're great memories. If you don't mind me asking, I wasn't at the last meeting for the park, but it's interesting you say that because in my mind, I have a vision. Okay, we're going to put a park there, and I'm going to find out who owns the mall. I'm going to talk to them and see if we can get a little park. So, is there a reason why the park was not approved?
I have no, because my other side I'm on construction, so we tried to get part of the remodel of that mall, and it sounds like it doesn't pencil out for the owner to do what needs to happen as far as putting in bigger retail. So I think there's articles in the paper on it you can probably find. They're trying to find another use for the mall, it sounds like.
Yeah. I know there's already a little grassy area growing out, which is kind of nice, but parks don't need to be big; they can just be small.
Well, like I said, I don't know what his plans are going forward. Obviously going back to taking that land with eminent domain is a huge sore subject in the city. It should never happen, but here we are.
Yeah.
That neighborhood has been bulldozed, and there's nothing happening anytime soon, and you still have the rest of the neighborhood there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, well, this would be a start.
It would be,
Yeah,
yes,
this is
yeah.
a start.
And I will say that we have the mural down the street over here by the park on the side of the convenience store. I think it used to be a Circle K. And one of the things that the neighbors said that as soon as that mural went up, people started actually cleaning up their yards, because people were coming by and seeing, you can't have, your stuff out in the front yard, put your stuff away.
Yeah.
And then it was pick up the trash and clean up. And so it's kind of, people won't be hopefully dropping their stuff off if they come by the neighborhood. And I don't think people in the neighborhood are leaving trash out, but,
There'd be a sense of pride.
yeah.
Yeah.
You put something there that the community supports and created, and people aren't going to just, throw garbage on the street anymore, hopefully.
I remember I don't know, I bike ride a lot, and I was in 2021. I was really excited, and one thing I couldn't understand after the bike ride is, mind you, people from all over the U.S. come. I mean, these bike crews are everywhere, every major city, and they come and they visit, and I couldn't understand why. They pedaled us all the way towards like Avenue 52, towards the back of the, the desert. Then we took a turn into Coachella, and I'm like, it's an Indio bike ride. Why are we pedaling to Coachella? And they're like, oh, because they have a wall.
Over at Shady. Yeah.
I said, well, and I think it's stuck since then. I said, well, Indio needs a wall. We need a wall. And, it was in my last 7 years of coming back, I just sit on the sidewalk. I would sit on the sidewalk on, it was during my brother fell into a legal issue. So I was forced, I would say, to come back into town. And, after every court, I'd just go to the street I grew up on, and I would just sit there, and I would just stare at the wall. And then it just started coming to me, all the color and all the people that really, that made a difference in our lives. Yeah.
I think it's a great idea.
Yeah.
And if you need someone to paint, block out, I'll be there.
Awesome. Yeah. We'll need volunteers to help clean up. I will
That
definitely
too.
hold you to that.
Sure.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you.
I think it's a great use of space. I think that we need more color, and we need to change a little bit, the way that the people outside of Indio look at the city of Indio, of course. I do have a question, though. So we don't have, just for clarification, we don't have a mock-up of the exact project, correct?
Not yet.
Okay.
Not yet. I do have the artist here, the lead artist, and she is designing the mural as we speak. So she could have a mock-up or a design, final design. Don't know how that works, if you guys just need a mock, or if you're looking for the full design, that could be potentially completed by, if invited back for the next meeting.
Okay.
I would think just as a recommendation is to try and tackle each section as a mock-up, either with some concepts, and then it'd be helpful to see past work, just to say, this is the work your artists are all capable of doing.
Yes, okay.
I know that there was some issues with the Shady Lane mural as far as picking artists, picking themes, that sort of thing, and it was kind of whoever showed up that day got to do what they wanted kind of thing. There was some issues, I think, going on with that. I can call John and I can call Bill about that, but I would think, have a mock-up or have at least a rendering of like one section knocked out.
Got it.
Because you've got breakouts where Daisy cuts through and other streets cut through, and you can attack one section at a time. And develop, and then you could say, well, the next one we're going to move to put this in there. That way you're not spending, the next 2 months trying to figure out how to do 1,300 feet of wall all at once.
Right. Got it. Okay.
But focus on, sections, or maybe put themes to it, or, this is going to be very far past, this is going to be recent past, whatever,
Right, and it is going to be more of a Date Avenue timeline from, beginning of youth Boys and Girls Club, the churches, right? A previous building of, Martha's Village and Kitchen, where some of the people who are now mentors and leading the community, right? Like Jeff Morris, who I believe is the vice president, to the Vaughn, it's a new foundation. And they have a meeting tomorrow in their youth. And then, so we definitely want to highlight Date Avenue and how all of that really connects. And then into now, how they're doing now, which out of that street, that neighborhood alone, grew a mayor, grew a reverend, grew a teacher, grew a sheriff. So those are all definitely people that should be highlighted in the now timeline.
Do we need a motion to invite back, or?
This is not an action item. We just, staff and Morelia would wanted to hear from you if you would like her to go back and design, bring even a section or the entire thing for next meeting on January. So that was just to find out if the commission is on board with this new project.
Definitely.
Yes.
All right, so congratulations. I'll email you tomorrow so we can set up how we're going to approach for the next meeting.
And then the next meeting is going to be held when?
January 9th.
January 9th. Gotcha. And if you have any questions regarding the type of art or the experience, I do have the artists here. I don't speak that lingo, so yeah.
Thank you
Thank
very
you.
much.
Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much. Thank you for the time. Have a good evening.
You too. Okay, moving on to item 8.1.
So, good evening again. So this item is Indio mural number 16, and we are proposing a new location, and we are asking, the staff is asking the commission to look at all the proposal from 19 artists for this new location. The reason for that is the property owner of the old
Angel View.
Angel View building did not was not happy with the work that was submitted. It wasn't satisfying the vision that she was having for this building, so she requested to go for a new RFP. Staff has informed her that for the new RFP, we will go back before the commission and the council in the new, as part of the new work plan for next year. So this location is Avenue 45 and Jackson, which was part of the work plan. So again, we are looking at all the submittals for the new wall. So the new wall is, as far as the scale, it's kind of similar to this wall. It may be a little bit taller, but it's the same, almost the same length. And then the commission can take a look at it and take a look at all proposals and just choose it for this new location. I have contacted the property owner as well. They're happy to have this, to have one of the proposals, and I will let you know which one was the preference of the new property owner. So this one is from Michelle. As you can see, it is very colorful, it's fun. There are characters that they're, sliding, jumping, and still has the music elements. This one is from Jacob. The design one is the Native American, and the background of the mountains and the sky kind of like weave into the body of the main character. This is the second design from Jacob, which is more geared toward music. This is from Matthew, that he has a kind of like avant-garde abstract view to the music, with having also the mountains and as the background and strong element of this image. This one is from Michael Dotson, which is this imaginary animal with flowers and again very bright colors. The second design is basically the Beatles. It's inspired by the Beatles music, Beatles song. This is from Daniel Strumer. He has again abstract take on this musical theme. This one is from Chelsea Hart. She has 3 designs. One is, you see the people and dancing. This one is more abstract look. And then this one again is with a music theme. And that person in the middle, somebody can go stand in front of it and take a picture basically. This is from James Armenta. He has 3 designs, all abstract. This is from Jerry Rogg. He has two designs. One is more of desert animals with desert background and date palms. This one is birds and kind of like you can stand in the middle of each section and then have a picture taken. This one is from Eduardo Cobra. I believe he has 5 proposals and then 2 the revised one. So first one is this with the cassettes. Second one is the hands. Third one is the musicians with their instruments. This one also, a musician with instruments. This one is music notes with birds. This one is famous singers with Indio name. This is different instruments. He's proposing 2 different colors. One is this one and the other one is this one. So each of those, the eyes and then the eyebrows or the wings, they're made of different musical instrument, trumpet and other things. So Alexis has again another abstract take on the music. This one is the Anglo Castro. So he has elements of from animals to music and to butterfly, date palms, Ferris wheel, and also Indio logo. This one is from Joe, abstract take on the subject. This is from Tiffany Collins. So it's just like a dance scene and happy scene from one of our festivals. The second is inspired from the elements from the music festivals. Adam Enrique Rodriguez, he has 2 designs. One is the abstract take, and this one is the second, which is more toward festivals. This is the one that the property owner likes the most. And then here, on this image, each section is stacked on top of each other, and in this image, it will show how it looked like on the wall. Chandy has this proposal, people relaxing, dancing with the elements from the valley and also festivals. Graham, I believe he has 2 designs. One is inspired by, I would say, country music, and the other one is inspired by Indio and animals. Oh, he has a 3rd design, which is this one, which it shows like a doorway with flowers, and in each doorway somebody can stand and take a picture. Fernando, I believe he has several designs. All of them are inspired by the festivals. First one is this one with Ferris wheel and date palms. Second one is just showing the lines of a Ferris wheel with the background of lights. This one, again, another abstract take. This one inspired by Ferris wheels and the lights you can see in the festival. And this one, same concept, but different design. And then design number 6. Molly Keane, she has this proposal, which is again inspired by the festival, the environment of the desert. This one is from Adriana Lopez and Mia Martinez, which they are here tonight in the audience. So they also have an abstract take on the theme. It's again colorful, playful, and it has energy in it. So with that, I would like to go back and then see which designs are commission would like to invite and which artists the commission would like to invite to come back in February, because our January meeting, we are working on the Shields project, so that's why staff recommending this to come back on February. Again, if the commission wants to change the date to a different date, you may do that as well. So this is from Michelle. And then I would like to know Vice Chair Sanchez,
No.
Commissioner Newmeyer,
Yes.
Commissioner Armenta.
Yes.
This is from Jacob Design 1, Commissioner Sanchez.
No.
I'm sorry, Vice Chair Sanchez, no. Commissioner EJ,
No.
Commissioner Armenta.
Yes.
Design 2, Vice Chair Sanchez,
No.
Commissioner Newmeyer,
No.
Commissioner Armenta.
No.
Matthew, Vice Chair Sanchez,
No.
Commissioner Newmeyer,
No.
Commissioner Armenta,
No.
Michael Dotson, Commissioner Chairperson, Vice Chair Sanchez,
No.
Commissioner Newmeyer,
Yes.
Commissioner Armenta.
No.
The second design from Michael, Vice Chair Sanchez,
No.
Commissioner Newmeyer,
No.
Commissioner Armenta,
No.
Daniel Strumer, Vice Chair Sanchez,
Yes.
Commissioner Newmeyer,
No.
Commissioner Armenta,
No.
Chelsea Hart, Design Number 1, Vice Chair Sanchez,
No.
Commissioner Newmeyer,
No.
Commissioner Armenta,
No.
Design 2, Vice Chair Sanchez,
No.
Commissioner Newmeyer,
No.
Commissioner Armenta,
No.
Design Number 3, Vice Chair Sanchez,
No.
Commissioner Newmeyer,
No.
Commissioner Armenta,
No.
James Armenta, Design 1, Commissioner Vice Chair Sanchez,
No.
Commissioner Newmeyer.
I'm a no across the board on this artist designs.
Okay. Commissioner Armenta,
No.
Concept B, Vice Chair Sanchez,
No.
Commissioner Newmeyer,
No.
Commissioner Armenta.
No.
Number 3, Vice Chair Sanchez,
No.
Commissioner Newmeyer,
No.
Commissioner Armenta.
No.
Jerry Rock, Design Number 1, Vice Chair Sanchez,
No.
Commissioner Newmeyer,
Yes.
Commissioner Armenta.
No.
Design Number 2, Vice Chair Sanchez,
Yes.
Commissioner Newmeyer,
No.
Commissioner Armenta,
No.
Eduardo Cobra, Number 1, Vice Chair Sanchez,
No.
Commissioner Newmeyer,
No.
Commissioner Armenta.
No.
Design Number 2, Vice Chair Sanchez,
No.
Commissioner Newmeyer,
No.
Commissioner Armenta.
No.
Design Number 3, Vice Chair Sanchez,
No.
Commissioner Newmeyer,
No.
Commissioner Armenta.
No.
Design number 3.1, Vice Chair Sanchez.
No.
Commissioner Newmeyer.
No.
Commissioner Armenta.
No.
Number 4, Vice Chair Sanchez.
No.
Commissioner Newmeyer.
No.
Commissioner Armenta.
No.
Design number 5, Vice Chair Sanchez.
No.
Commissioner Newmeyer.
No.
Commissioner Armenta.
No.
Design number 6, Vice Chair Sanchez.
No.
Commissioner Newmeyer.
No.
Commissioner Armenta.
No.
Number 7, Vice Chair Sanchez.
No.
Commissioner Newmeyer.
No.
Commissioner Armenta.
No.
Alexis, Vice Chair Sanchez.
No.
Commissioner Newmeyer.
No.
Commissioner Armenta.
No.
De Anglo Castro, Vice Chair Sanchez.
No.
Commissioner Newmeyer.
No.
Commissioner Armenta.
No.
Joey, Commissioner Vice Chair Sanchez.
No.
Commissioner Newmeyer.
No.
Commissioner Armenta.
No.
Tiffany Collins, design number 1, Vice Chair Sanchez.
No.
Commissioner Newmeyer.
No.
Commissioner Armenta.
No.
Design 2 from the same artist, Vice Chair Sanchez.
No.
Commissioner Newmeyer.
No.
Commissioner Armenta.
No.
Adam Enrique Rodriguez, Vice Chair, that's for Design 1, Vice Chair Sanchez.
No.
Commissioner Newmeyer.
No.
Commissioner Armenta.
No.
Design number 2 from the same artist, Vice Chair Sanchez.
Yes.
Commissioner Newmeyer.
Yes.
Commissioner Armenta.
Yes.
From Chandy, artist Chandy, Vice Chair Sanchez.
No.
Commissioner Newmeyer.
No.
Commissioner Armenta.
No.
Graham, Design 1, Vice Chair Sanchez.
No.
Commissioner Newmeyer.
No.
Commissioner Armenta.
No.
Design number 2 from the same artist, Vice Chair Sanchez.
No.
Commissioner Newmeyer.
No.
Commissioner Sanchez, Armenta.
No.
Design number 3 from same artist, Vice Chair Sanchez.
Yes.
Commissioner Newmeyer.
No.
Commissioner Armenta.
No.
From Fernando, design number 1, Vice Chair Sanchez.
No.
Commissioner Newmeyer.
No.
Commissioner Armenta.
No.
Design number 2, same artist, Vice Chair Sanchez.
No.
Commissioner Newmeyer.
No.
Commissioner Armenta.
No.
Design number 3, same artist, Vice Chair Sanchez.
No.
Commissioner Newmeyer.
No.
Commissioner Armenta.
No.
Design number 4, Vice Chair Sanchez.
No.
Commissioner Newmeyer.
No.
Commissioner Armenta.
No.
Design number 5 from same artist, Vice Chair Sanchez.
No.
Commissioner Newmeyer.
No.
Commissioner Armenta.
No.
Design number 6 from same artist, Vice Chair Sanchez.
No.
Commissioner Newmeyer.
No.
Commissioner Armenta.
No.
we have Molly Keane, Vice Chair Sanchez,
No.
Commissioner Newmeyer,
Yes.
Commissioner Armenta,
Yes.
and the last one is a team, Adriana Lopez and Mia Martinez. Vice Chair Sanchez,
No.
Commissioner Newmeyer,
Sorry, no.
Commissioner Armenta.
Yes.
Okay, let me see which ones are the yes. So we have Adam Enrique, design number 2. And we have Molly Keane. So these 2 artists were selected to come back before you at February 3rd. Again, if you would like to change the date, I'm sorry, February 13th. If you would like to change the date, you can. I just want to explain for the artists that they're there, and also for whoever watches this meeting, that all 19 proposals with all the resume and all the proposals went to the Arts Commission, so they review everything. This step was to just narrow down to come back before the Art Commission for final interview, therefore they are inviting these 2 artists to come back for the February 13th to be interviewed by the Commission. Thank you.
You said number 2 and 18?
No, design number 2 from artist number 14,
14, okay.
which is Adam Enrique Rodriguez. He has 2 designs. The design number 2 was 3 yeses. And then also Molly Keane was 2 yeses, one by Commissioner Newmeyer and the other one by Commissioner Armenta. So 2 yes means yes. So these 2 artists will come back. The other ones either was 3 yes no's or 2 no's. I don't have 2 yeses on any of others. So in order to come back, we have to have 2 yes from the Commission.
Do we have a motion to invite Molly Keane and,
Is your mic on?
yes. Do we have a motion to invite the 2 artists back?
I'll move to invite Adam Enrique Rodriguez and Molly Keane back to the February 13th meeting to present proposals.
I'll second.
Commissioner Newmeyer,
Yes.
Commissioner Armenta,
Yes.
Vice Chairperson Sanchez.
Yes.
Motion carries.
Thank you very much. So from here on in the agenda, we have only staff items. Would you like me to go through them?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. So the first one is discussion about Coachella Valley History Museum Water Tower project. Staff would like to know the Commission's direction. We went out to with an RFP to get the students that they are working in courses like animation or film production, but we did not get any proposal from them. We have one proposal which is from a company that they can put together a show for us, but necessarily may not be an artist. So that's why staff would like to know if the commission would like to get more information from that proposal, would like to change the direction and do something else, or there is a third option that it can be shared with the staff, so we can get one or two shows, new shows for the Water Tower. The Water Tower has 2 shows now, which been looping there since in 2017. So it's time to change it. So staff would like to hear from the commission.
I guess it said, I don't know, 2 meetings ago, I'd like to meet with you to discuss, bounce some ideas off and see about getting some other resources together, at least as far as who to contact for this, and discuss what we have in the old RFP for the student show, and to build on that. I'm trying to find some other avenues to go for this. I think there are some people out there. It's just the issue is reaching out to them. And I do also want to chat about the not necessarily the company you're talking about, although it might be the same one, about someone that can administer that can work on adapting other people's work for this format, because there is one and they have a local technician, and it's something to consider. But I said I wouldn't probably be able to meet with you till the end of the year or after January 1st.
That would be fine. Would you like to set it up now so I can send an invite, and if we have to change it, we can change it, or would you like to email me later on?
I'll email you later on.
Okay, great. Thank you. Any other suggestion from Commissioner Armenta or Vice Chair Sanchez?
No.
Okay, thank you. All right, so I move to the other update, which is Desi's Memorial Mural Project. As you know, the AR component of it was also approved by the Arts Commission and the City Council. The wall is being prepped as we talk now and repaired by the Loma Linda Hospital. So it will be another week to complete that. Because the library gonna be demolished, so due to the dust, we need to wait till that is done, and then so it looks like he's gonna start in January to start putting the mural on the wall, and it takes him about a month to complete it. If there's any other changes in the schedule due to the construction, staff will notify the Arts Commission. The reason it took so long is because Loma Linda is a very large organization to go through the approval for everything. It took a while, but now the wall is getting prepped by them, and we are almost ready to start the work. Any questions?
No.
I think one of our audiences would like to ask a question. Is it public question or for me? Okay, so let me stop at this point. If the vice chair would like to ask her question at this point, you may. Otherwise, she has to wait till I finish my everything.
Okay. Sure, go ahead.
Hi, my name is Adriana Lopez Ospina. Despite the fact that you guys were voting on that, I was actually not here for that. I was here with 2 of my friends who we run Wild Woman, which is Women and Non-Binary Folks Art Collective. And I didn't really know how it worked. I've actually never proposed or even done public comment in a city. So it was just nice to be here and see how you guys work. But public comment is always, you have to do it before, after. I guess mostly we were here to just share a little bit about our work and just let you guys know what we do. We used to work out of Coachella Valley Art Center, which is now turning into the Indium Art Center. So we wanted to let you guys know about our work a little bit and just what we do in the community here and across Coachella Valley. But yeah, in the future, I just want to know how we approach being able to speak to you guys about our work and just like letting you guys know so you can let the community know.
So you always can have the same as the other lady that had a presentation. So we have a section in our agenda which says presentation by local artists and or art organizations. So you can email it to me ahead of time for February, for example, or for January, for example. So we put together a presentation. You can put together yourself. So you come here and then you do that presentation. The other thing is you can also comment during the public comments for the items not on the agenda. But that one, because we are not really prepared, we can't have your presentation, nicely loaded to our system. So I just under the presentation by local artists and your art organization, as long as you send me an email, you can send it to me tonight and let me know when you are ready to do it. We can schedule it for your our January meeting or February meeting, and then you can bring, you can have your presentation, talk about it, bring the artists, introduce them, and then anything that the Public Arts Commission can help you, you can ask as well.
Great. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you. Have a great night. Thank you. All right. Thank you. So there's this mural, and the next one is update on Indio mural number 13, which is Jackson Mural Project. We did an unveiling last Wednesday at 3:30. So 2 of our commissioners were there, 3 of council members were there, staff, city manager, myself, and the artists were there. So first day we were on on Desert Sun on some pages, but then the next day this project went on the first page of Desert Sun, which was exciting, with Commissioner Sanchez and her son's image on the first page. So it was well received, and we have received a lot of positive comments about that mural. It looks like it well sits on the bridge. So that's thanks to the commission that chose that, and we actually went out twice because first time wasn't satisfactory to the commission. So thank you for selecting that. That's that. Any question regarding that?
No questions, but they're done. They're complete.
They completed it today. They went and did basically a small plaque with the name of the mural and the name of the artist and the year. It's completed, yes. Update on the alley activation project. So we are getting ready to get the final design for the mural. Most likely the installation, they got their first payment, so they are fabricating the split light and the illuminated bench. We were able to get a lease agreement with the property owner to put the mural there. The landscape that was on the way of the mural has been removed. And then as soon as the final design of the mural is ready, staff will share with the city manager and also with the Arts Commission. And as I said, most likely the installation will happening end of January, beginning of February. I'm sorry, any questions on that?
No.
No.
update on the Indio mural number 15, which is on Miles Avenue. The artist has started prepping the wall. So the wall prep has been completed, and after it's cured in about a week, he starts the mural, and then he put the color on the wall, and it will probably take about 2 weeks for him to complete it. Any question regarding that?
The owner of the building is going to put the lights on, or the tenant?
The city will do.
The city will do that. Okay.
Yes, and it will be black lights because it's glowing dark. So there's some like special tricks to that light and what to buy it and where to install it, which needs to come from the artist. Any other questions? And then also, staff would like to know if the commission would like to select a date and a time for a retreat, and if you guys would like to share right now or even via an email what subjects the commission would like to discuss. And so we can probably do it next year. I know the holidays are coming and everybody's busy, so we can do it in January or February, or any date and time that the commission would like to do it. And also the place, we can do it here at part of during our meeting time, or which we have an agenda which nothing will be there except the retreat, or we can do it over the weekend, or any other day or time that the commission chooses to.
Does anyone have any preferences?
I can email you. I want to check my availability first.
Yeah, I could be available, as long as I have 2 or 3 weeks' notice. I'd also like to see, are we going to have a 5th member at that point?
Yes, we are going to have a 5th member. I believe it's already, the application, everything is already out. So pretty much I'm thinking maybe by that time that we have the retreat next year, we will have a 5th member.
So are we thinking January or February?
Personally, probably February.
February. It will be February 13th. So on the February 13th, we have the 2 artists that are coming. We can have it after that, or we can choose a different day, like for example, in a weekend, if the commission would like. But we can do it February. And then if I get an email, maybe after the holidays, so beginning of January, about the date and time and the subjects that the commission would like to talk about and discuss it, that would be great. After the holidays, so you guys, okay, perfect. Any other question regarding public arts matters? No? Okay.
No.
So, thank you. I believe the next item will be commissioner comments.
No comments.
No comments.
I went to a risograph technology. It was a
I'm sorry, what technology? I'm sorry.
risograph. It's a printing.
What is that?
It's a new print medium technology. I went to basically it was like a zine festival in Alhambra, and I would like to encourage any local artists who are into printmaking or digital design or anything like that to look into those things. I'd really like to see a print shop here in the Valley get one of these things. If not, I'm going to look into getting one myself. It was pretty cool. It's a low-cost way of printing that you don't have to burn a bunch of silk screens or anything like that, and you still get the look because it is multicolor printing. It was pretty neat. And there was some artists from all over the world that were there. And it was in this tiny gallery that was smaller than this room. And there was a line around the corner in the rain. It was pretty neat. It's worth checking out the technology. RISO.
How do you spell it?
It's RISO. It's a soy-based ink, multicolored print processing. This just looks like a copy machine at the end of the day. It was originally intended for cheap duplication of flyers and pamphlets for churches in Japan. And now artists have been using this stuff for a few years now. It's pretty neat.
That's great.
If there's no other comments, adjourn this meeting at 6:42.
Thank you very much.